Good evening. Please turn to 2 Corinthians chapter 12. We'll read there in a moment. Tonight, I would like to briefly speak to you all about scars. Everyone has scars, whether physical or emotional, but what exactly are they? Physical scars are a result of a wound, a reminder that there was an injury. Emotional scars are reminders of past traumatic experiences. But tonight, I would more like to focus on spiritual scars. They're inward like emotional ones and include things like regret and remorse, which occur when we give in to our weaknesses. A good example of all three types of scarring is Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 11. In verses 24 through 26, he suffers beatings, stoning, and lashes, which result in wounds and scars. In verse 27, he speaks about the emotional stresses he had to endure through all his travels. And spiritually, in the latter part of verse 26, he speaks of danger from false brethren that he experienced. And also in 2 Timothy 4, verse 10, he shows us another of his spiritual scars with Demas' departure from the faith. Paul speaks about his weakness or infirmity in the following chapter of 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Let's read there beginning in verse 7. It reads, "So to keep me from becoming conceited, because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me.'" No matter what we're going through, we shouldn't be ashamed of our weaknesses in and of themselves, but rather boast in them, because that's where Christ strengthens us if we allow him to do so. Sin wounds us and can leave a scar, but Psalm 147, verse 3, tells us that the Lord binds our wounds and he can heal us. Galatians chapter 6, verse 17 says, "From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Jesus." That word marks is the Greek word stigma, which Strong's dictionary defines as scars of service. There may be some here tonight who haven't obeyed the gospel. Christ can bind your spiritual wounds and heal your relationship with God. Or, if you have obeyed it, but you have fallen away, come back to him, and instead of bearing the scars of sin, bear the scars of service to Jesus. Whatever you need, come forward as we stand and sing.